All right. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. How's everybody doing today? It's ToGz. You guys remember me, right? We've been here for before. I just wanted to start this video off by saying I'm not going anywhere. Okay. I've gotten some comments on videos. Shout out Killer God, especially Killer God. He was probably the most recent comment I'd gotten, and it struck home for me. It really did. So for those of you that don't know, I switched my streaming to Mixer. That was like my last short video that I posted on YouTube. But I wasn't trying to abandon YouTube, and I'm still not going to. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I just needed a break. You guys know, over the last, I don't know, 3-4 months, maybe 5 at this point, my content, my attitude, everything just revolving around me has just been negative and frankly just toxic. Okay. This is kind of me saying I'm sorry for that. I don't know. I lost track of where I wanted this channel to go, and I was really just getting in my own head, and there's a lot of things that were going on, and just the pure, I told myself for so long that I want to get monetized. That was my main goal on YouTube, because you had to hit a certain amount of subscribers, a certain amount of watch time, shit like that. And I just got caught up in the numbers. I really did. It got to the point to where I'd say it probably started really bad in July, June, that kind of time frame. And I don't know, I wasn't growing at all. I didn't grow for 6 months at that point in time, and I just it started getting to me. And then 3 months roll by, and I'm still not growing, and it was one of those things where you really get down on yourself if you start paying attention to the numbers. And so there's that on top of me trying to I don't know, people, when you go to a YouTube channel, they have a sort of a brand or a personality, or they have something that intrigues that viewer to come in, right? Early in my recording days, and when I first started doing YouTube, my first year, I would rage a lot. I really would. I mean, that's just what I do, is I rage. You guys know that. You guys have always known that. All the way from H1Z1, Injustice 2, Black Ops 2, whatever it might be. I've always just raged, but there's a fine line between comedic raging and then just toxic raging, and I fell over that line. I really did. I went from, I don't know, I felt like I could laugh most things off and turn that into a rage that was entertaining for you guys. And I don't know who said it. I don't remember where it came from, but someone told me, you should really consider just doing rage stuff on YouTube. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that does sound like me. It would be funny. First kind of YouTuber that comes to mind for that is FaZe Jev. If you guys don't know him, you can check him out, whatever. I watch him daily. But no, I wanted to embrace that sort of brand, I guess, and I took it too far. It started affecting me as just a person overall. It was changing who I was. I was getting real snappy with everything, not just YouTube, not just video games. And these last 3 months have really just been very trying for me. It was one of those things where a lot of stuff was happening in my life. For instance, I switched from day shift all the way to graveyard at my job, so I had hardly any time during the day to do anything. And so there was days where I had to sacrifice certain things. So it's either I have a social life and I hang out with a few friends this day, or I do YouTube, or I hang out with my girlfriend, or I got bills, or I have to go to this HR thing, or I have to do whatever, do some overtime at work, whatever it might be. There was always something that I had to give up on a daily basis. But I am proud. I am proud to announce that here soon, I don't want to say specific dates, but I will say in the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to be switching out of graveyard. I'm leaving that. I'm going to day shift or possibly swing shift, but more than likely day shift. Either one will really work out for what I want to do anyways. It'll give me more time for you guys, because this is what I want to do. Just to be clear with everybody who does watch this, if you are watching this, and future me, you know what, future me, we made it. We did it. We really did. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not going anywhere. If you guys haven't checked out my Mixer streams, they've turned into a lot less toxicity. I've been streaming there. I announced it last week just informally. I had that I'm live video, and I think I posted it on Twitter at some point, but I never really announced that I was actually moving over to Mixer. So here's the plan. Here's what is going through my mind as of right now is I'm gonna stream on Mixer. It's going to be a little bit more casual. It's not really going to be certain days. I feel like Mixer is going to be one of those things where I'm going to try to do it every other day, but I'm not going to commit to it. Whereas YouTube, we're going full send. We're going to be trying to do this daily, or sorry, 6 days a week. Depending on the day, I think we might just skip like 1 day a week. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Saturday, possibly Sunday, depending on how everything shakes out. But just because of my schedule, I want to make sure I put all of my effort into this, because this is where all the OGs are at. You guys are all here. You guys have all seen this channel grow to what it's become. And I really got to say, for everybody who's been here, thank you for your patience. Thank you for supporting me. I mean, it's been amazing. And the more I thought about it, and in fact, this is where Killer God really got me, because like I said, the last like 3 months I've just been in my head. I wasn't able to record a video. I would just get very anxious, and like I've never recorded a video before, even though I've been doing it for 2.5 years. But Killer God, he's been a long time subscriber. Shouts to you, man. It was like 100 subscribers. I know he came in during the Injustice 2 days, which was where quite a few of you guys actually came from. I don't even play those games anymore. I apologize about that. Killer God commented just the other day. Actually, I already had this video planned out, but I never really had a timeline for it, and I never really knew when I wanted to start it. And it was today. It had to be today, out of any day. But Killer God did tell me, he pretty much said farewell to me, and the way I interpret it was, he thought I quit, and to be fair, what have I done? Like 3-4 live streams / videos in the last 2 months. I really haven't been consistent, and you guys especially told me that I needed to just take a break, and I did. I took like a 3-4 week break, and I tried jumping back in, and I just could not get rid of that rage. I don't know why. I just could not let go of it. I thought that's what I don't know. I just dove into that side of it too much, and I realized that. So we're gonna be going way back. We're gonna try to go to the old days where I would rage, but it's more just for the entertainment rather than getting genuinely upset. Just to reiterate though, YouTube is going to be my primary focus, but there is going to be a content shift. We are still going to be doing video games. We're still going to have the Call of Duties on there. We're going to be bringing Need for Speed onto here soon. That should be out this week at some point. There's quite a few things I want to bring into the channel as far as video games, but I want to expand past that as well. I'm not gonna dive into that just yet until I actually have a video made for you and ready to be put out. But just know that if you see something that's not gaming related, well, tough. No, I can't say that. Tough, huh? Yeah, that's what I want to say. Shit. But that's just me trying to shake up the content and keep it as interesting as possible for you guys, as well as not limiting myself to just video games. I want to be able to eventually explore and try new things, and you know, maybe make a skit or two. I don't know yet. Try to let my creative juices flow, though, is really the primary goal. And I'm very, very excited about this. I feel like my fire has been relit. It really, there's a few things that have helped me with that. Not just you guys, but you guys have really helped. I could name just a few of you, but all in all, it's everybody. It really is. Every single one of you guys have been supportive and patient. Every time you guys come in, you're all full of positivity. I love it. And I'm going to do my very best on bringing that positivity into the stream and making sure that we all have a good time. I mean, that's all we're there for anyways, right? But recently, and I'm not like embarrassed about this. I don't know if anybody else has done this before or not, but there's self-help videos, right, on YouTube. You can find them anywhere, right? But it just so happened to be one night I was at work, I was at lunch, I'm scrolling through YouTube, and one of the recommended videos was how to get yourself out of a rut. I felt like that's what I was in. I don't know how that popped up in my feed. I've never watched a self-help video ever in my life until then, and that was 2 weeks ago. That was right before I switched over to Mixer. And the channel's name is Better Ideas, I want to say. Yeah, Better Ideas, and I will leave a link in the description below, just so you guys can check it out if you are interested. But no, there's a few different videos I watched of his, and that was the first one. It did help. It really did. The mindset I had over, I'd say the last, if I'm being honest, the last like year, I've had this mindset, and it was more of a, I don't know, it was just a negative. I was in my own head. I was being my own worst enemy. I was holding myself back. I would convince myself that, you know, this wasn't good enough, or I wasn't good enough, or whatever it might be, right? I can't really give an example at the moment, but one of the things was, there's this cycle, right? It's like a 3-step cycle. So say you have inspiration, you have motivation, and then you have action. Well, most people either try to find the motivation or the inspiration to turn that into action. And that's what I was doing. I was waiting for this inspiration, or I was waiting for this motivation to turn it into action. And that is a very unproductive way to do things, you know. The more you think about it, I'm butchering it. I am butchering it. If you want the best description, you want to go to his video, obviously. But if you start with action, even if it's the smallest action, say it's not even part of your primary goal, it's just to get your body moving, or your brain moving, or your brain moving. Wow. Just to say, it's just to get your body moving, or to get your brain working, whatever it might be. A small action can lead to that inspiration, or lead to that motivation, and it's like a snowball effect. You if you really try to go mindset action first, you can really get yourself out of that rut, and get yourself motivated or inspired to do what you want to do. And I practiced that. Or I've been practicing that. I'm still practicing that. But I started doing that last week, and that's when I moved to Mixer. I'd say my Mixer streams, they're kind of fire. But I've been practicing that sort of mindset, and that's the mindset I came into YouTube with. Is if I keep doing this, and if I do this and this and this, I'll get this far. Or if like when I first started YouTube, I did research, right? I did research for months, and I was trying to learn everything I could about YouTube and about how to grow your audience and all this. I was prepared when I came into it, and slowly over time I've lost that preparedness. I really have. And I stopped doing the action first and started waiting for the motivation, or started waiting for the inspiration. And it screwed me up. I'll admit that. Now I'm trying to revert back to that action first mentality, and so far I feel pretty good about it. I mean, look at us. We're here. We're making a video, and this is on YouTube. Check it out. Action first. I feel good about that. But anyways, guys, this is going to be probably a pretty regular series. It's not just going to be about myself. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. We're going to be talking about quite a bit of different things, just whether it's gaming news or what's happening on in our daily lives. I just want to share with you guys and keep you guys updated or in the loop. Just this one happened to be explaining where I've been, where my head's been. I'm feeling great now, guys. I really am. I'm excited to get back to it. I know I lost a few of you, but I'm gonna keep grinding, and I hope whoever is still here, if you guys support me, I'll see you guys more often. Anyways, we are going to be back to later today. Actually, later today I'll have another video out. By the time that video is out, I'll probably be live streaming on Mixer, so if you want to check that out, I'm probably gonna start around 4:30, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. There's no real length on the streams either. I kind of just play until I have fun, or until I stop having fun, and then I'll either call it, or we'll switch games, whatever it might be. It's very, very casual over on the Mixer streams, but it allows me to do whatever I want to do. My streams previously, I was limited if I wanted to keep the stream up, where now if I go to Mixer, I can listen to music, I can watch other people's stuff with you guys, I can do this, that, and the other. YouTube doesn't allow that, so we're going to keep videos on YouTube. It's going to be with a primary focus, but Mixer is still going to be where I'm going to be live streaming, so I hope you guys do join me there. I'm done babbling on. I'm just happy that I got this video done. You have no idea how long it's been since I've been wanting to do this video. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the content, if you're excited for me to be back, let me know in the comments below. I read them, I respond to them as quickly as I possibly can. And yeah, if you did enjoy the content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.